Elsa Bloodstone is a fictional character appearing in comic books published by Marvel Comics. She first appears in Marvel's Bloodstone mini-series of 2001 written by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. She is the daughter of the previously established Marvel Universe character Ulysses Bloodstone and the sister of Cullen Bloodstone. As she is a young, female monster hunter, there are potential similarities with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, although when asked about this the authors said, "Neither of us have seen an episode of Buffy all the way through. I know we're missing out on some great TV, but we've determined to steer clear of Buffy at least while we're doing Bloodstone." Publication history: Elsa appeared as the lead character in the Bloodstone miniseries and has been mentioned in the aftermath of the Civil War. In August 2013, Elsa joined a team of superheroines known as the Fearless Defenders. At the time of her joining, the roster consisted of Valkyrie, Misty Knight, Annabelle Riggs, Warrior Woman, Danielle Moonstar and Clea. Other versions of her have appeared in Marvel's Zombies vs. The Army of Darkness and as a team member in the Next Wave series. Fictional character biography. Bloodstone Elsa lives in Bloodstone Manor with her mother and ally Adam the Frankenstein monster. She has befriended Charles Barnabas, a pure-blood vampire lawyer and executor of the Bloodstone estate. Together along with Dracula they defeat Nosferatu and his scourge of vampires. Marvel Monsters Pursuing a monster-hunting occupation, she begins an online blog to create an electronic encyclopedic reference guide for the numerous monsters and alien beasts in the Marvel Universe. Next Wave Elsa Bloodstone has also appeared in Next Wave, but the series' connection to the Marvel Universe is unclear. It was initially out of continuity and was later implied to be the adventures of tourists from Earth A. However, Civil War damage reports suggest that at least parts of the adventures of the team were set in the main continuity. The others may have been delusions brought by constant use of drugs, mental conditioning and deceptions by their HATE employers. Her delusional state could also account for her memories of being routinely subjected to abusive monster hunting training by her father, like being left alone in childhood with a robotical nanny program to torture her whenever she wasn't able to reply to a question regarding monsters, or being forced by her father to kill monsters, as a toddler, armed with simple cutlery. The character elected to suspend her college studies upon being recruited by Dirk Anger of HATE. To fight unusual weapons of mass destruction alongside Monica Rambeau, Tabitha Smith, Erin Stack, and the Captain. Shortly after this recruiting, Elsa and her teammates found HATE to be funded by the Beyond Corporation, a copyright, which is in fact a terrorist organization. Using the stolen marketing plan of Beyond, the Next Wave squad traveled across the country destroying hidden UWMDs which included Fin Fang Foom, Mindless Ones, and For Bushman. She suffers constant abuses by her team members, like being confronted by Tabitha Smith about her European origins and accent, and constantly ogled by Erin Stack, attracted by her large chest. The Initiative and Beyond Recently Elsa joined up as part of Iron Man and the government's 50-state initiative. Elsa has been identified as one of the 142 registered superheroes who appear to have signed the Superhuman Registration Act and become part of the initiative. She later returns to her monster hunting adventures, still with her brasher mindset, seen in her Next Wave days. She vows solemnly to never have children on her own, since she feels the responsibility of being a Bloodstone too heavy to be forced on another living being. Instead, she chooses to end her legacy once and for all, completing the task of freeing humanity from monsters before dying. As part of the Marvel Now event, Elsa Bloodstone is shown as one of the teachers at the Braddock Academy, where she takes her brother Cullen Bloodstone to attend. Elsa Bloodstone is later recruited to join the Fearless Defenders. Elsa later appears in the pages of Avengers Undercover where she visits Cullen and argues with him in the SHIELD detention center after Hazmat killed Arcade. During the Axis storyline, Elsa Bloodstone is among the heroes recruited by an inverted Doctor Doom to join his team of Avengers. Powers, abilities and equipment: Elsa has exhibited superhuman strength, speed, durability and endurance, and a regenerative ability. She appears to possess all of the abilities her father once had. In addition, she has demonstrated immunity to vampire bites. In the Bloodstone series, Elsa claimed that she had inherited at least some of the Bloodstone power genetically, but it has also been shown that her powers of strength and invulnerability were bestowed upon her by the Bloodstone fragment she wears on a choker, although she does not appear to be wearing it in Next Wave number 8 flashbacks to her childhood training sessions. She has also been portrayed as an expert marksman. She has been shown to use a removable Bloodstone on a choker as well as a number of artifacts gathered by her father. These include a lamp which contained a genie whom Ulysses had enslaved years ago. This serves as an early warning system, lighting up during times of supernatural crisis, and transporting him to said crisis. In Next Wave, she carries a guitar case with a false cover, containing 2 Uzis and a rifle. Other versions Iron Man, Viva Las Vegas in an archaeological expedition, Elsa and her team find the stone statue of Fin Fang Foom. She sells this statue to Tony Stark for the opening of his new casino only for the statue to release the actual dragon himself from his stone tomb. Marvel Zombies Elsa Bloodstone alongside the other members of Next Wave show up in a purely superfluous cameo in the 3rd issue of the Marvel Zombies vs. the Army of Darkness to save Ash from a zombified power pack, before being ruthlessly dispatched off-panel in the most humiliating and degrading ways imaginable moments later. In other media, Elsa Bloodstone is playable in Marvel, Future Fight. Elsa Bloodstone is a playable character Marvel, Avengers Alliance. References. External links, Elsa Bloodstone at the Marvel Universe, miniseries details, Elsa Bloodstone at the Comic Book DB, Elsa Bloodstone at the Appendix to the Handbook of the Marvel Universe, Elsa Bloodstone at the International Catalogue of Superheroes.